Hello and welcome to another Awesomenauts Starstorm beta video. This time I'm going to be showing off Ksenia on the new Starstorm map, which is really de-graphicked right now. So if you don't like boxes, turn it off now. Oh, that's right, there's a new solar path. Hooray. Yeah, if you don't like these boxes, get off now. So yeah. This is the Starstorm map without any graphics at all. The enemy's apparently in our base. I'm sure that's intended. So this is Ksenia, a kind of assassin, awkward character. I don't really know how to put it. But anyway, so you have two jumps. You move pretty fast, actually. Your basic attack is... It's a 3-hit combo, but similar to Skuldier's basic attack, except it only combos when you're actually hitting enemies, so you can't just like prepare a third hit right away. Your first ability here is you kind of throw some scissors, and scissors throw, okay, creative name, and it just throws scissors that do percent damage based on the enemy's maximum health. If you have a clunk with a bunch of health, he's going to get destroyed pretty fast. Also, this does have an ammo system. See, like, I can throw them and they will slowly recharge. There we go. So my second ability here is... It is a cloak. It's apparently called Vanish. It cloaks you for about 5 seconds. I didn't quite count it, but... Yeah. It's not infinite by any means, but it makes a difference between stealth and not stealth and assassin-y things. So anyway, getting started with this map. As you can see... The enemies can go over the first turret completely. See, if I wanted to, I could attack them from behind, but that's really foolish. What else is there about this map? If you go down here, you will notice this green portal here. Jump through it, you'll get warped up to the top of the map. If you go down here, there is a bunch of solar, a bunch of health packs, and another green portal here. This green portal, again, takes you to the top of the map. But what happens if you jump down here? You die. You have been killed. Yeah. So if you fall off that part of the map, you will just die. So honestly, there's no real reason to go down there, but then again, there's no reason to not go down there either, because how often are you really going to get killed down there? Yeah. So anyway, that is the gist of the Starstorm map itself. As I said before, it is quite de-graphicked. Yeah. The bottom here is a little bit standard, minus the fact that you can drop down here. Yeah. Something worth noting about this character's vanish ability is you will do a little dive right before you vanish. So, you can use that to slightly differentiate, that's not the right word, to slightly affect where you vanish to, so you can do some good jukes with it. When you reappear from your vanish, you will silence all nearby targets. See, like, I want some health, I go down here, jump through the portal, and I have health again. But of course, if there's like some stupid Coco with knockback down there, then you're probably gonna die instead of getting the health you wanted. So, you know, it's give and take. High risk, high reward, I should say, not give and take. Something else worth noting is that if you throw a scissor on the ground, you can pick it up again. So yeah, this character is a total assassin, and this is the Starstorm map without any graphics. The bottom lane is kind of weird on this map. I don't really imagine bottom lane will get pushed too much, honestly. I don't know, though. I can't say for sure because I am playing with bots, but I don't see bot lane being pushed that much on this map at all. So, good job, bot. 10 out of 10 bot, would recommend. So yeah, you better be good at jumping if you plan on going down that part. So... Alright, I'm going to go back here. And let's take a look at the upgrades here. Okay, so we've got the usual cooldown, extra scissor, which is actually really helpful. Extra range. I don't really find extra range to be too useful because you're pretty much a get in someone's face and murder them character anyway. So I don't find range that practical. Damage is always nice. Maximum scissors. Oh, that's the amount of scissors you can hold. Oh, okay. Sorry, I read that wrong. This is the one that increases your maximum scissors. This one just gives you one if you kill creeps. So they basically regenerate slightly faster. And this one adds knockback to them. I can't see the knockback one or the range one being too practical unless you just want to be a harasser the whole game. And so this is for the vanish ability. And there's one that increases your stealth time by 4 seconds. Increases the silence duration. Disables body collision while invisible, which is actually really, really helpful for sneaking behind people and stuff. Because that is one of the problems. That's one of the only problems Leon's stealth has, is that he can bump into people. Of course, then again, his is also infinite. This just recharges your knives faster. Leave a trail of... Okay, I don't know what that does at all. And this increases the range of the roll at the beginning. Damage... When there's... Oh, okay, so this is a total assassin upgrade, because it does more damage only when there's one enemy. Got it. Every third hit will gain you a knife. Knife? Knife? But it's a scissor, it's not a knife. Game. Alright, so lifesteal, damage, and extra movement when you kill a creep. And the usual things down here. I don't know if this character is Starstorm or not. I don't think it is. The only reason I think that is just because there's no Starstorm statue. But anyway, enough rambling. You probably don't want to see me sitting in the shop all day. I can pretty safely say that.
The latest VR screen.
So if you're not interested in the upgrades at all and you just want to see gameplay, I'm sorry, I just wasted part of your life right there. So how much damage do these scissors do to Sentry? A lot! Okay. So this character has a kind of interesting amount of burst. You can push creeps off? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So apparently you can push creeps off the top of that part. I don't know why, but you can. Oh yeah, so as I just demonstrated right there, you can... With the initial dash of Vanish, you can dash right through enemies, which is really, really nice. So yeah, a lot of people when they initially showed this character were saying like, "Oh, no, Leon! This character is not a new Leon by any means at all." A, because the stealth is extremely short. B, this character does not have nearly the damage output of Leon. But on the flip side of things, this character is a lot more. You can do a lot. You can be a bit more creative with this character. You're not just forced to like run up to people and hit them. You have kind of a variety of things you could do with this character. So, you know, pros and cons. That hook went right into the ground there. I should not be standing here. So yeah, this bottom part here is really interesting to me, and honestly the weirdest part about the bottom part Like, the weirdest part that I could think of is the fact that it doesn't even show up on the map. That's by far the weirdest part to me. So, like, you could have an entire team down there, their team would have no clue. I don't know if that's going to get changed or not, but if it doesn't, then you can be really sneaky. Also, I don't believe this map even has a name yet. At the moment, it's just called Starstorm. I don't know if that's going to be the actual name of it. I don't think it is, but at the same time, who knows? I don't really want to be there. So something worth noting about strategies with this character is that you actually gain knives faster than they degrade on the ground. So if you time it right, you could theoretically just like keep throwing knives down over and over and over, and you'll just keep gaining more and more and more knives. And then at that point, you can just kind of just spam a bunch of knives. It's kind of interesting. But that's in a practical sense, no one's ever going to do that because it takes so long to prep all those knives. Yeah. By the way, if you don't know, in case you don't know, the sword icon above my head is the extra damage on a single target thing. Okay, I just ran into some serious game issues right there, but that's alright. It's just something I'll have to report to the forums later. Yeah. One thing I really wish about the, what's it called? The scissors damage is that I wish it increased the, percent and not just a flat damage. But then again, that might be a little bit overpowered depending on what the numbers are. I cannot say for sure. And apparently turrets do not attack neutral creeps. Interesting. Oh yeah, so to bring up an interesting topic, when they first showed Case's character, people were like talking about character balance, and a lot of people actually said they wanted stuns on Yuri mines, and I don't understand the concept of that, because his mines are, well, if you get carpet bombs and bouncy mines and they stun, why? I don't understand the mindset of these people. I'm sorry if one of these people I'm talking about is actually watching this, please forgive me for, like, bashing you, but why? I don't understand the mindset of some people. Or maybe there's just one of those people that thinks Yuri's really, really underpowered and needs to be left. I don't know. But either way, the top lane on this map, as I said before, is by far the easiest lane to push, and the bottom lane is kind of just, unless you have someone really good at pushing, like Lone Star or Raylan, it's kind of just a waste of time to even bother pushing it. Oh yeah, and also, Durple is getting extremely buffed this patch, so yeah, if you're one of those people that are similar to me in the sense that you think Durple's really underpowered right now and needs a buff, well, you're going to be happy this patch because Durple is getting incredibly buffed this next patch. I don't actually remember what the exact changes are, but yeah, he's getting extremely buffed. Okay, that's interesting. So apparently going through that portal, at least in beta right now, apparently going through that portal takes off your cloak, even though you still have duration left on it. So that's kind of interesting. Never mind, it's that upgrade is just completely bugged and doesn't work at all. Alright.
An ally has been killed.
So yeah, as you can see, the damage output of this character is not quite as... What are you doing? It's not quite as powerful as Leon's per se, but it's definitely something.
You have killed an enemy.
Though honestly feel like this character could use a slight buff, or maybe I'm just not playing this character correctly at all, or haven't seen it played correctly. But I don't feel like this character is that strong. Also, another thing worth noting about the basic attack of this character is, as you can see right now, even though it's a melee attack, it does not hit multiple targets at once, unlike most of the other ones. And also, I really wish there was an upgrade that increased the radius of the silence as opposed to the duration of it, but whatever. I can't be that picky about it. I'm not a dev after all. So yeah, this character is a absolute anti-tank 100%. Because your scissors will just completely destroy a tank. Come down here, stupid bot. The jukes by the bot, though. Those jukes, though. Going to get more max scissors because I feel like that's an extremely broken upgrade, honestly. And so, yeah, that is this character. I don't really feel the need to do a full gameplay of this character because it's really simple and there's not much to show off. But another thing worth noting is this launch pad right here will bring you all the way to the top, and there's a lot of space here, so it's really interesting for like fights that happen at the drill core, just because of how spacious it is. It makes it so different from the other maps in that sense. So anyway, yeah. That is going to be my finishing thought. This is probably not one of the stronger characters to first come out in beta, but it doesn't really matter. So anyway, yeah, with that, I will see you next time.